the lock grip. Start all over on that one, Ryder. Take two. CZ Shadow 2 with some bloopers.
You're going to have to put a blooper reel at the end.
I'm going to have to. CZ Shadow 2 Part 2. I want to thank Brent for bringing this gun by again. I did a video on this in about 5 months ago, back in March of 2024. There have been some changes. We're going to talk about them. Stay with me. Thanks for dropping in while I take a look at the latest version of Brent's CZ Shadow 2. A couple of changes you may notice from the original one. One of which, of course, is, if I can get it to show, the engraving for Cajun Gun Works. They put a new slide on the top because Brent wants to keep the original slide. This one's specifically milled for the Holosun 507 comp, and there have been a couple other things done to this gun, but very first thing, let's take it out to 50 yards. Now we're skipping 12 and 25 to start. Let's take it out to 50 and just see what it'll do. CZ Shadow 2 using my 124 grain hand loads. Let's just see if I can hit anything at all at 50 yards. Haven't been real steady today, but if I do my part, I'm confident the gun will do it. So you know we got to start at the gong there on the left. 16-inch high right. 12-inch below it. Oh, I pulled that one, got 16 twice. Okay, that counts. Let's try the 12 again. Oh, how can I miss a 12 at 50 yards? There we go. How about a 10? How about an 8? And a 6. Oh, come on. All right. Got a couple of rounds left. Those critters, I don't know if I can get a critter or not. They're not really center fire rated, but let's just give one of them a try. Or not. There we go. CZ Shadow 2 upgraded. Cajun Gun Works did not just the slide with the cut for the Holosun on it, but also made this gun a whole lot nicer. Double action on this is, depends on where I put the trigger gauge. By the way, we are empty right now, and I'm not pointing this at anybody. Single action we'll start with is 1.5 pounds consistent. It is wild. Love that single action. Normally, on double action, I'm going to ride the trigger at the bottom, so my fingers scraping the trigger guard kind of acts as a shock absorber, makes it a little more steady on the pull. Can't really do this because the distance between the trigger and the trigger guard doesn't work on my finger, so that means I'm pulling right in the middle. When I pulled this with a gauge at the bottom, I was running about 4.5 pounds, putting the gauge right in the center because it is a pivoting trigger. I'm running just under 5.5 pounds, double action. It is nice. Now, it's not even that long, but it is nice, it's smooth. Just the tiniest little bit of over travel. That can be adjusted out, but if you adjust it out, you're probably going to lose the double action and get down to single action only. But again, it's negligible. There's very, very little after it breaks. Almost nothing. Reset on this is right there. See if I can show a better example of the reset. So, fire, reset, and that's it. That's all the reset there is, and almost no movement afterwards. Again, just absolutely wonderful job on that. And that's also complemented by the lock grips. Our friends over there at the Lock Factory in Western Michigan do a beautiful job on grips. And that's when we did this originally, had the aluminum grips on it. It's kind of the same color pattern, but the lock just feels so much better in the hands. All right, one more time. I'm going to take it out to 25 this time. Let's see if I can hit anything at all over there. CZ Shadow 2 with some refinements by Cajun Gun Works. Definitely shoots better. Certainly the addition of the Holosun 507 comp and the lock grips definitely make a whole lot of difference. It worked okay at 50 yards. Let me rephrase that. The gun worked beautifully at 50 yards. I worked only marginally okay. Let's see if I can do a little better here at 25. Still got 124 grain ammunition that comes off my reloading bench. And let's just start with the raccoon. And yeah, the camera's on. Start with the raccoon way over there on the right. The black crow next to him. Head flipper on the black silhouette. Can I get it back? How about the red woodchuck? How about the center of the red silhouette? Can I get it back? There's a 10-inch barely sticking out behind the red silhouette. And left of that's a green standing prairie dog. White with a black center, 8-inch. Oh, that's barely. Let's do that again. That's better. 12-inch next to it. And a 6-inch yellow one you can just barely see up there. Alright, got all those. I got a couple rounds left. Oh, we haven't hit the silver silhouette. That should be no big deal. And how about the pelvis area on the red silhouette? Can I get it back? Oh, come on. That was my last shot. I didn't get it back. So I say, the gun does its thing. I just got to do mine. Maybe too much coffee this morning. All right, again, I want to thank Brent for bringing this CZ Shadow 2 by with the refinements by Cajun Gun Works, and certainly with lock grips and the hollow sun on it. Big improvement from what you saw back in March of this year. If you want to go back and check that video out, I'll have it posted somewhere along there, up there. So it does its job. I just got to do mine, but boy, is it a sweet shooter now. Thanks for stopping in.